Draven, what did we see today?
We went and saw Doctor Strange. It was as somebody that doesn't consume a lot of Marvel movies, it was something else. It was very, for something Disney, it was very gory. I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
About that for it. I did. I'm
pretty sure it was PG-13 still too.
Really? Even with that dude.
Yeah, because the next one up is R, and there's no way it was R.
No, there's between that.
What?
I can't remember what it's. No, I'm thinking of TV ratings.
Yeah.
It goes straight from PG-13 to rated R.
It does.
That's nuts.
Hi.
Is that how we're starting this?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to Inebriated Inc.
Wow.
Emphasis on inebriated today.
You that drunk?
Not that drunk, but
feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it feels like the last couple of episodes we went a little lighter.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And that's what was special about those first couple of episodes, because we were trashed.
Yeah.
Especially the first episode.
Annihilated, yeah.
And that night we were like, let's start doing the podcast right now.
Yeah. A little bit of Nicolas Cage came out there.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
So today, we're doing Musical Moonshine.
Welcome back to it. That's gotta sound good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, welcome back to Musical Moonshine. Draven and Savvy with Inebriating. Please go follow the Instagram.
Please.
I'm trying to keep up with it. But what do you post? What do you post?
What do you talk?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
And if you don't know what that's from, you are about to, because today we are doing The Music Man.
The Music Man. It is.
He's a what? He's a what? He's a music man.
Music man. You've heard us talk about this before because that's what we went to New York for.
Yep.
Yep. And
Unique New York.
Unique. I don't know what just happened to me.
I don't know what noises came out of me.
Last two were not voluntary.
Oh no. So yeah, we went to New York and saw The Music Man on Broadway, which we have talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But
the first time I watched The Music Man, it was just because Savvy was like, "You haven't seen The Music Man, you fucking idiot." And now that's how Savvy's treat me about a fucking Marvel.
Yeah, because
I've never seen an adventure movie.
Yeah, but you've seen fucking like almost all the new ones, and
the new ones are fun.
Yes, but they're building upon what has happened in the past. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There's a storyline.
I mean, I kind of know the storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've told you about it.
I can listen.
If I hadn't explained anything about WandaVision, would you have any clue what was going on in that movie?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I can listen to you talk about Marvel all day long, though.
Great. I could talk about it all day long. That is my my niche.
Your niche?
Not my one niche, but like that's what I grew up with, you know?
Yeah. Like
I saw Iron Man in theaters.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think the first Marvel movie I ever saw in theaters it had to be Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, and you haven't seen the first one?
No, I saw the first one.
Okay.
I just saw the second one in theaters with Garvin, I think.
Yeah. Is that the one you fell asleep in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was with my girlfriend at the time, and those seats were just so comfortable. Mm-hmm. It was almost like being in a bed, dude. I just went straight to sleep. I was very interested in the movie.
Oh, man. Yeah, so I think the only movie I haven't seen in theaters, like a Marvel movie, was The Eternals.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did it? It didn't go in theaters, did it?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I thought it didn't.
Because
That's the only Marvel movie you haven't seen in theaters?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What a streak.
I know.
That's like if I said I've seen all the Fast and Furiouses in theater. It's just
Mhm.
like so many you have to go see.
Mhm.
I honestly, before you and me started hanging out again, I have only been to a movie theater probably. I could count them on my hands how many times I've been to a movie theater before that. But this year alone,
Mhm.
been what have we all went and seen?
We want we saw The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and
Correct.
we saw Sonic 2,
Sonic 2.
and we saw Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
There was
And those
something
were all
before that.
like
Oh, Batman.
oh, Batman, yep.
Something else too.
I think those are all in like 2 month span.
Yeah.
Saw something else?
Crazy. I feel like there was something earlier in the year. So. But that's fine. We're not
Yeah.
here to talk about all those things. We're here to
Right,
talk about
we're
the
here to
Music
talk about
Man.
the Music Man because we are going to be comparing the original 1962 movie version,
Beautiful movie.
the 2003 Disney version,
Beautiful movie.
and the Broadway version
Beautiful
that
movie.
we just saw.
No,
So.
we just saw the 2003 movie.
Yeah, we just yeah, but you have to like go see the Broadway one, you
Yeah,
know. So
gotcha.
I feel like we,
Um,
that's the newest one. But I think, do you want to do it in order of like their release or in order that we've seen them?
I think in the order that we've seen them
Okay, I was saying
works
that
easier
too.
for my brain.
Yeah. So, do you want to tell them about the first one?
Yeah, the first one. I mean, you know, the classic Music Man storyline.
Okay, maybe I'll tell them about the first.
You know the show a little better than I do.
Yeah, because I grew up with that one. I don't even know how old I was the first time I saw that movie. It's just been something that my family has always watched. Like I said, 1962. The Music Man is Robert Preston, and Marion, the main female lead, was played by Shirley Jones.
He scares me. His face features scare me. Everything is just so sharp about him.
Yeah, he has very defined features.
Yeah.
I don't think he looks scary, but he is an older guy playing this role.
He just looks like somebody to me who like there's like like he did a bad crime and then you ask everybody, they're like, we never knew he was the leader of the church. Like he looks like that type of person to me. He just has those sharp features and like his smile is scary to me. Just everything about that man is scary to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, that's a you thing. Maybe. Do you feel that way? Somebody look up Robert Preston right now and tell us if you think he looks scary.
Like hit me up on the Instagram.
Yeah.
If you see a picture of him, you go, oh.
So yeah.
He could play the Joker.
Basically, the storyline of Music Man is that this con salesman comes into a stubborn Iowa town, and
you could like literally sit nose to nose all day with somebody and never see eye to eye.
Yeah, and he's trying to get a boys band together to basically get the town's money for the band instruments and the uniforms, and then he plans to skip town, but he ends up falling in love instead. So yeah.
Very, yeah.
Mhm.
You explained that very well.
Thanks.
Very good science.
That's it. That's probably the most concise I've ever been in my short little synopsis.
Yeah.
So like I said, 1962, so it is a little dated.
Only white people in the cast.
Yep, only white people in the cast. Thankfully, that is the only version that applies to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, I don't know if we want to go through the whole plot,
Mhm.
or if we just want to talk about the things about that version.
I think you should go see it. I think that's a thing that we've been doing on the podcast here recently is we'll explain an entire movie all the way through, and I don't think we need to keep doing that.
No, for sure
You
not.
go see the movie, and we're just making points. But one thing I want to say while we're talking about the story of the Music Man, it's probably one of my favorite endings of anything that I've ever seen because spoilers now, by the way. He's so worried that like he's gonna fuck it up because he doesn't know music. He doesn't know music. He's teaching music to these kids, but like it's not about the kids being good. It's about the community that he's created just by being in town and putting this idea in everybody's head. So like when the kids start playing like shit, all the parents are like, "That's my fucking motherfucker up there.
Yeah,
that's my little shit." But like,
that's my little shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna love that dude. But I love that idea of like that it never mattered as much as he was worried about it. You know what I mean? Like he created a community. Yeah, I love that ending.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It is a good one. And then they do get good. And the old version, I would say the Harold Hill is that's the main character. His name is Harold Hill. Professor Harold Hill.
That one guy, what's that one guy's name?
Marcellus.
Marcellus calls him Greg.
Yeah, that's his real name.
What's his real last name?
Greg.
Oh,
Gregory.
He says it, doesn't
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I almost said Waters, but I don't think that's right.
Gregory Waters.
I don't think that's
like
right.
That. I don't like that name.
I just know it's Gregory.
Yeah.
But his name's Harold Hill.
Yeah.
And the girl's name is Marion.
The
Peru.
librarian. Oh.
Marion Peru. What was I talking about? Oh, the Harold Hill.
Oh, yes.
He's probably the weakest singer in the older version.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He's not bad. He's just like, I don't know, the weakest singer.
He's got the most. I feel like he has the most spunk, though. He has the most like.
Yeah, he's got that
a whole
suave
lot of
charm going on for sure. But like Marion, my favorite song in this, besides the quartet songs, he goes Marion.
Oh yeah, you did that real well just now. But yeah, I didn't realize that until I saw the other ones. But like, hey, that song did not hit for me in the first one, but I liked it in the other two versions.
Yeah, because he didn't sing half the fucking notes.
Yeah.
But that's really about my only gripe with it. Besides, like, I don't understand
the diversity for one.
Yeah, the diversity and like. The other two versions are barely any different, but they feel less sexist.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
What?
They both still feel pretty sexist to me. That's nothing to do with the actors. I mean, I guess like performance-wise and direction-wise, the first one does feel more sexist, but like just the story alone has a lot of. And what is that? What is that song? All the ladies in the hat sing.
I don't know what that song's called.
Pick a little, talk
Pick a little, talk a little.
I think it's called Pick a Little, Talk a Little.
I think it is. Yeah.
We figured it out. Crazy. But this one felt a little more sexist to me than the other ones did. This version of the song, yeah.
Why?
I think it was that beginning part where like right before they start singing the song and they're talking, and like the two women like say their lines that are in the song, and she's like cheep cheep, and I'm like, that's, you know what I mean, because like I feel like the whole point of that song is it's making fun of the way, almost like a rumor mill between women kind of thing, and it's kind of making fun of that, and also like there's a joke about women all talking together that they sound like chickens. I don't know if you've ever heard that.
I absolutely have not.
Yeah, I think that's what that entire song is.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because it basically mimics like chattering like birds.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a grain of truth to it in this story because what else are those women
Yeah,
doing in this town?
that's true.
You know, like that's all they do because they're rich, white, Iowa, older women
Mm.
in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of Iowa,
In the
which
middle
is
of Iowa.
worse than nowhere. But
Damn.
well,
and like older women do that here, you know.
yeah,
I can't even imagine what it would have been like in fucking, I don't know when this takes place. I think it's the 30s or 40s.
I think it's earlier than that.
Really?
Yeah, the
Maybe
fucking
20s.
train was not the train was just invented. Steam vehicles were just invented. I don't know.
Oh, it was. I think it was steam locomotive or something.
Yeah.
Steam engine, some shit like that.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Yeah.
For the first one, I have written down like I really like, not the choreography, but like the way the big numbers look, where it was like all the people in the town. It's also my favorite version of Shapoopy.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
because I really like that guy's
I like
voice.
that one too. Mm-hmm.
He's got a, I don't know how you would describe that, but there's like a certain tinge in his voice that's like very pleasant to my ears.
Tone.
I also think the first one, I wrote this down. I wrote fun character-ass characters, which I don't know what that means, but what I think I mean by that is they were much more, their characters were much more pronounced, I guess, in the first movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They were just, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think.
A little bit more exaggerated characteristics.
That's a good word. I like that word.
Yeah. But it's a good time. And for it being such an old musical, like, it's so good. The quartet.
Oh, in every single one.
Quartet. Never misses. Yeah.
You want to talk about the live performance now?
Absolute. Well, hold on. One more thing about the old one is it felt the most at the end when they're all like ganging up and chasing after him. It felt the most like dangerous, like the most high risk, because it seemed like he might actually be tarred and feathered.
Yeah.
Like they had torches and pitchforks and shit, and there was like mass hysteria of people running all over the place. The firefighters
he was
running out. Yeah.
He was running all over the place, and there was a lot more moments of like trap. And that kind of makes that ending scene where he goes up and talks to him a whole lot better, because like he's
There's
still
real
trapped.
stakes.
And they're outside.
Yeah.
So it's like,
higher stakes in that one.
Another thing about that too, I was gonna say was, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh.
That's fine though. I'll come back to it if I need to. Let's talk about that live performance.
Yeah, so the live performance. Hugh Jackman was Harold Hill, and Sutton Foster was Marion Peru.
All-star cast.
All-star fucking cast. Honestly, if you ever get the opportunity to see a Broadway version of fucking anything, go do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if there's actors in it that you know, because it's so fun to actually see them in person and like cheer for them.
Yeah, how often are you gonna get to see Hugh Jackman do the performance?
Yeah,
like right there.
Do the performance. Yes, actually act right in front of your face.
Yeah, not edited.
Unedited, all live. So good.
It's amazing.
It's such a good time. Oh fuck! Wait, we didn't do our ratings.
Oh, for the first one?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it 2 shots, maybe.
I said 3 drinks.
Yeah. 2 shots just because it's like it's older, so it has a little bit more of like, I don't know. It has a charm to it because it's older, but also because it's older, it can be a little boring sometimes. A bad pacing.
Yeah, and something with the older one that I didn't realize until we watched the 2003 one is that there's a lot of just wide shots where you're getting like as much stuff in the frame as you can, and it's usually further back. There's hardly anything close up. There's a few like,
I kind of like,
I want to say headshots, but like where it's just the person's
close-ups.
Yeah. But it's all like shoulder up. It's nothing closer than that.
I like I kind of like that better with a musical though,
Hmm.
because it's like they've set the stage. Like this is your
Yeah,
stage. You know?
it is more like a theatrical performance, but just filmed like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. Can you say that about? Never mind.
What?
Just any movies that in a theatrical performance but filmed.
No.
Okay,
No, I'm gonna go with no. Yeah,
that's a hard no for me, dog.
cause like horror movies like The Witch and shit.
You
That
know what?
that's not a theatrical performance, you know.
I guess you could say Bug's Life isn't a theatrical performance.
Yeah.
So
I went with like a horrifying thriller, and you went child's animated bugs. Yeah.
I aspire to be the ladybug from A Bug's Life. You forgot about the ladybug.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, iconic,
truly.
especially as a gay person.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this Broadway version. It was so fun, just
was
so
amazing.
fucking fun. The best singing and dancing for sure.
Oh yes, the choreography.
The choreo, I mean, it is Broadway, so like the production is the best of the best,
Yeah.
and the sets were incredible.
And everybody on the stage was, you could feel them having fun. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it was,
Mhm. A community, like
yeah.
truly, they were, creating art, especially after like how long it took them to get there, because fucking COVID pushed it back for 2 years.
Yeah.
So
And, we got to hear Hugh Jackman say, "Wee."
yeah, best moment of my life to this day. So I will never forget it, especially the fact that he was spinning around on
Yeah.
his butt while
Yeah.
saying that.
There was something else that we kept talking about Hugh Jackman saying.
Wait. Hello? Oh,
What?
the lights are not on the mic.
It's going through though.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay, I guess it just turns off after so long. Sorry, that spooked me.
The thing you're gonna get from the live performance that you're not gonna get from the movies is the off script moments
Mm-hmm.
that were amazing.
Yeah.
Marianne.
Never forget that
My
either.
hat.
Pretty sure we talked about that already,
And
but
we did in the Batman episode.
yeah.
That was amazing watching them break character.
Mm-hmm. And just
Also,
be genuine people for a minute.
After we seen the 2003 version, probably the second most sexual kiss. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow the Disney version topped that shit.
Yeah.
I think it was because it was far away. We saw it from far away.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
theater.
but still, there was like this weird moment in the movie we just
Right.
watched. She full threw her head back, and I was like, "Whoa!" whoa.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
I really liked something about the Broadway version that I really liked is that they still had a lot of the dance moves from the original movie. I don't know if those were like in some of the original Broadway performances as well, but lots of inspiration that I saw from the dances in the 1962 movie.
That yeah.
Shapoopy especially
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of the same dance moves. But it was more modern, but still I don't know what it is about Music Man, but it has such a unique dance style that I don't know how to describe because I don't know anything about dance.
It's very like of that time, the dancing, but it's like still
right, but
like
nothing I've not seen like much else like that. It's very, I don't know, swingy.
Yeah, it's a very weird twist on like swing.
Yeah.
It's like what dancing was then, but like with a kind of modern
Mm-hmm.
take on it to make it more engaging.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the movie now? The other
No.
movie? Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie.
One more thing about the Broadway
Also,
version.
I have another thing about the Broadway version.
Okay, cool. I already said it felt updated, but the fucking quartet.
Oh yes.
Live quartet singing? Oh my word.
It's like I live for moments that make the back of my head tingle, and
Mhm.
that's one of them. Is
Yeah.
listening to a quartet live.
Yeah.
Even
Tingly.
even just the movies, like I was still just like, oh,
Mhm.
this is
Yeah, the
fucking
quartets
fantastic.
are great in every single version we saw, but
It like
I don't know, something about seeing it live, like just hearing that the harmonics
yeah,
in person, like actually feeling it.
yeah,
Neato.
very neat.
Neato. I'm very excited for this that version to be recorded.
Oh, is it?
There's no way they're not going to.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. I'll pay to
Yeah.
watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing I wanted to say about the live one was I could not imagine being Hugh Jackman having to perform like 50 meters away from Jake from State Farm. You know how nervous I would be?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know the fucking
I was in the same
more we were in the same theater as Jake
I was
from
in the
State
same room twice with Jake from State Farm.
Right. Uh Did we see him later?
When he came out the theater.
Okay. I thought we saw him again. But maybe
Nathan thought that he saw him again, but he wasn't sure if it was him or not.
Okay.
Yeah. He said that he wanted to go, Jake, but he didn't. So
Right.
it's like, good on you not to do that.
Yeah,
That
because his
been...
name's probably not Jake.
Why
did any of us ever think about that?
honestly,
I don't think so.
No, I didn't. Like, what if his name's not Jake?
It's probably fucking not.
I gotta look this up. I gotta know. I wonder if he's also done any other acting jobs.
I mean, what's the point?
No, his name's Jake.
His name's Jake.
His name's Jake Stone.
Oh shit! He's got a cool ass name too.
Yeah.
Nice, Jake. Well done, sir.
You know, for auditions, there was just a room full of people named Jake.
Yeah. They were like, you really gotta fucking sell this? Your name has to be Jake.
You are the front of the company. Let's talk about this movie now.
Yeah. Wait, no. We have to give our ratings.
Oh, right. I am so moved past that.
Yeah.
I give it 2 glasses of $50 wine.
Can you believe I wrote 2 drinks, one for each half,
Yeah.
each act?
Yeah. Truly.
So because that's exactly what we did, and it was perfect.
Dude, it felt like they drank that much.
Yeah.
Like, the second half of that show was wild.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you like, I never thought in my entire life that I'd get to see something on Broadway, and it's honestly, I'm ready to die now.
Yeah, it's worth every penny you'll spend on it.
Yeah.
So it's not cheap, but like I said, worth it.
Yeah. So
pick one that you are interested in, especially if it's longer. Definitely go for a longer one. Especially if it has actors in it that you know and love, like fucking Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster.
I want to see the top 2 things I want to see on Broadway right now is I want to see Book of Mormon and I want to see Beetlejuice.
Oh my god, you would love Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon is one of those things that you can listen to the album, but you don't really get it because a lot of it is physical.
Yeah.
Comedy things that are happening on stage.
I imagine there's a lot of bits in between too.
Absolutely.
That lead into these songs.
Yeah.
But even still, just the songs are fucking so. I love the songs.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite opening numbers ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello.
My name is Elder Frank.
So you won't burn in hell.
Spooky Mormon Hell Dream is a song that I love a lot.
Oh man, that's everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
And it's wild on stage.
Oh, I imagine. Dude, I can see it in my head, all red and blue lights.
It's all red. Also, I saw that in person without listening to it.
Really?
First with Anna and my mom.
Where in New York?
No, in Dayton.
Oh, that's still tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, isn't the person on the like album the guy that plays Olaf?
Yeah.
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 He's so good.
He's so good.
The first movie I
trying to
ever
think of
saw him
his
in, he
name.
sucked. But like after that, he's just really
Josh.
great and everything.
Something.
Josh, ooh,
Josh.
Groban.
No.
I don't think I'm far off though.
No.
Josh Gad.
Gad.
Who did he play in Beauty and the Beast?
Gaston Maurice.
He didn't play Gaston.
Maurice.
Oh, Maurice, yeah.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston.
The first.
How many
truly gay
musicals can
Maurice.
I? Yep. So the 2003
Yeah.
version of The Music Man.
I have to say, that was the most boring train scene out of all of them.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Matthew Broderick is the Music Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't remember if it's Kristen or Kirsten. I think it's Kristen Chenoweth is Marion Peru.
What's the boy's name? Why can't I think of what it is? It's a weird name.
Winthrop.
Winthrop.
Yeah.
And that's the guy from Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless. I want to say his name's Curtis.
He looked like a Curtis.
Cameron Monaghan.
He's great.
Mm-hmm. But he was a little baby in this movie.
I would probably say this was my least favorite out of all three of them, but it was still
I mean, that's
good.
fair. Yeah.
It was a very different take.
For
somehow,
sure. Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It was mostly like the small stuff characters did that made it feel 100% different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost felt like one of those like live versions, you know, of musicals.
Yeah, it was his energy was like in the beginning was very toned down. It was like
I don't even know what to say about that. I love Matthew, and I don't know what that was.
I think he's great. It's just like, why did you not bring that Ferris Bueller energy to somebody that's supposed to have so much charisma? But yeah, like the first half of the movie, he looks scared of everybody.
He's got the biggest eyeballs, like wide open the whole time.
And
which I'm curious if he knew what expression he was making.
See, because later in the movie, he doesn't look like that anymore. He looks normal. So I wonder if that was a character choice to be like, I'm anxious, but I got a job to do kind of thing. And then he just like slowly gets more comfortable. But that's a lot. That's a lot to expect out of your audience. Is to be like, they'll get this. Hey, they'll get it.
Because I didn't get it for a minute. I was like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
But he's a great singer.
He is.
And Kristen, she might have been my favorite, like, Marion singing wise. No?
I disagree with that.
Really? Who's your favorite?
Summer Foster.
Something Foster? I mean, she's my favorite Marion acting wise. But I love Kristen's voice a lot. It's very pretty. But Sun is so funny. And I think that takes the character to a whole new level.
Yeah, it really does. It backs up like how she's like the smartest person in town.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because she's witty. Like Summer makes her witty. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it was weird how like almost all the characters were kind of toned down in a way.
Yeah.
And
I was saying this while we were watching it, but like everyone was so young in comparison to the other versions. Like every single person.
One old man and he worked at the fucking train station.
Yeah.
That was a funny scene though. Because he's like, "Can you do you know where Elm Street is?" And he goes, "Yeah," and then just keeps walking.
Yeah.
There's something else about this one. What did I write down? Also, I want to say my favorite line to come from the show is, "Who set off that cracker?"
Oh, yeah.
Because they're talking about, what do you call those?
Firecrackers.
Firecrackers, but like I've never heard it called a cracker. Also, I love now when I see a white person get upset, and I go, "Who set off that cracker?"
Such a specific situation to
Yeah.
use that in. I hope you do soon.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You say that?
Yeah.
To real
it's
people?
Mostly about one guy at work because
Gotcha.
He gets upset easy, so he'll like storm off, and I go, "Who set off that cracker?" If I had $1 for every time at work I say, "Shut up, Whitey."
Incredible.
Yeah. Also, I love phraseology.
Oh, yes.
Phraseology is something the mayor says a lot.
Mm-hmm. There's something that the mayor does where he almost says a real word.
Yeah, it's weird how little that happens in all of them.
It happens a lot. The more you watch it, the more
you pick up on it.
Because it's almost every other line.
My favorite example of that is when he goes, "Not another poop out of you," and his wife turns around and she goes, "He means peep."
I think he means peep.
That's good. Problematic things for sure in all of these. Like, the live version didn't have this, but in both of the movies, yeah, the like Native Americans played by all white people, and they're literally just marching in a circle with spears, saying their tribe's name over and over again, which is rough.
Yeah, that's definitely the worst part, but I think it's kind of great that it's stopped by a firecracker going off.
It was kind of like he was protesting.
Yeah, for sure. Tommy Giles would.
He would.
He would.
Best man in the whole town.
Mm-hmm.
Eat gats. That one, that's a spicy one.
That was a spicy one. Have you not been drinking that this whole time?
I just choked.
Oh, no.
On a piece of ice. Holy shit. No, I've been drinking this whole time. It's spicy.
Gotcha.
No whole lot of vodka. What all have we drank today?
I've had tequila and wine.
I've had tequila, wine, and a vodka grand. Yeah. What do you talk?
I feel like we could... Oh, we didn't talk about the kiss.
Oh, yeah. In this one? Oh. Ooh.
Ooh. First off, they kissed... They kissed like 3 or 4 times in this movie, which I think is the most out of all of them.
Didn't think about that. Also, best footbridge in this movie, by the way.
Oh, by far. Beautiful. By fucking far. It was stunning. I feel like everyone in this version was just really rich for no reason.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Marion.
Very Disney-fied, for sure.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Marion. I'm like, this is a nice house for somebody that's a librarian and a music teacher.
Yeah. It's not
That's
her
going to
house.
sound like there was a mistake on the audio later, but literally I just did not say the first half of teacher. I just said church.
Like meh. Harry.
Marion.
Who the fuck? Anyway, this kiss on the footbridge.
It was weird how like it was too sexual.
Yeah.
But also really goofy. Because like the first time they kiss, it gets real sexual. She like fully throws her head back in ecstasy right after, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, and they're like, there's a moment where like their lips. Oh, how do I say this? Like, you know, when you move away from kissing someone and your lips like kind of
stick to each other.
Yeah, for a second that happened.
Yeah. So they were really kissing. What were we watching? Well, I don't remember what. It was like the last thing we watched, but like there was like kissing. Oh, it was Star Trek.
I was gonna say it was probably
the kissing in Star Trek always feels weird and unnatural.
Yeah, because they're just pressing their faces together.
It's like,
not even mouth. It's like the whole area.
Yeah, and it's also like it looks like he's sucking in his lips, and that the other person is just biting that chunk out of their face. It's so unnatural and weird.
Yeah.
Like, but this was real. This was definitely real kissing.
Yeah, that was yeah. They were making out for sure.
And then there was that weird part when they kissed the second time, and like he like opened his eyes real wide halfway through, and then closed them again.
That took my breath away. That was so funny to me.
You made me watch it again because I wasn't looking. Yeah.
Like, you know, when something's really catches you off guard and you just like it's silent for a little bit and then you're wheezing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You started laughing, but no noise to start.
Yeah.
And then you come into the laugh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Yeah. I wanted to like this one a little bit more because Matthew Broderick's in it.
Yeah.
It's not his best role. It's probably why no one talks about this version whatsoever.
It's not awful. It's not.
Yeah.
Would I watch it again? Probably. Would I watch it before I watched the other two? No.
No. Yeah. Exactly. That's why we did it in this order.
He was missing that charm that character needs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe that I would buy shit from him too, and I was not getting that from Matthew.
Yeah. It seemed more like... I just realized we didn't see him, like, interact with any of the other parents. It was just the Perus.
And
he was so...
And the mayor.
Yeah, and the mayor.
But he was, like, trying to sell it to for a fake kid. So,
yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't even have a son.
But he was charming with the kids, and I think that's it.
Yeah. There was that moment when he was banging in the locker. That's probably the best acting that we got from him from the movie.
I thought that ending was pretty good. Huh? Not like the ending, but like when he was with Marion.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, I really like the library scene in that one too.
Yes, I love that one.
I know that one's your
and where
favorite.
He was like randomly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how have we not talked about that yet? That whole library scene was fucking nuts. Turns out Harold Hill's a fucking magician, the original Doctor Strange. He fucking.
He was straight teleporting, and it's the only like magical bit in this whole movie. He was just fucking teleporting.
He's like standing at the bottom of the stairs, and then she runs up the stairs, and then he's at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Like either he did some real fast parkour off screen, or it was just.
No, he was teleporting because at the end he even like made a joke about it. Remember when he was going down under the.
Oh yeah,
desk, and then he like pops up behind
next to her and looks over with her. Yeah, that was cool.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
Oh man.
What a choice.
Truly.
That might make that one my favorite out of the library scenes.
I really liked it too.
Yeah.
Especially like during when she had her little like fantasy thing. And then she like blinked and did when she was actually dancing with it.
I like that. I like that a lot. They didn't do that in the other ones, where she had like the fantasy moment. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, and
also
it made it feel more natural that she was like, she started being attracted to him there.
There was a lot of this one. What I appreciate about this one, there was stuff that we were given in between her being like this fucking guy and then her being like, oh, this fucking guy.
Absolutely, it did build it better.
Because there was a reprise of a song that's not in the other ones, and then there was a whole new song.
Yeah, a whole little quartet number where they danced together for the first time.
That was the best quartet song. That might have been the best song out of the show, I think.
Yeah,
that I didn't get to hear in the other ones. Yeah, I just really like that. There's a rhythm to that quartet song that I really like.
It was faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you think has the best quartet?
Man, that's tough.
Yeah. I want to say between the movies because I feel like obviously hearing it live is way better.
Right.
So like between the movies, I like this one a lot better than the old one.
I like this one as a whole more because they did some fun things, but I do feel like the 62 version, the highest one, I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't think of what he's called. He was more funny.
He was.
Hmm
It's because in those in the first one and in the live one, he was like this little like turtle dude
Yeah.
that was like good night.
Yeah. But he was very strong. He had a very strong
Yeah.
presence. And in this one, he blended in more with the quartet,
Yeah.
which both are good,
Yeah,
in my
I
opinion.
guess the quartet in this one did like just more bland.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, but they sounded good. Sounded great, actually.
yeah, that fucking bass in that
Mm-hmm.
in this new
And
one.
that little, the little slide he did.
Ooh, who's taking you home?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this was my favorite quartet.
Okay. 2003 quartet. What's your rating for the 2003 version?
I'm gonna give it 3 or 4 shots
Okay.
just to get past Matthew acting like a
A
full
dweeb.
android.
I'm telling you, he came off the set of Inspector Gadget 2 and went to this shoot.
Wait, Inspector Gadget 2?
Yeah.
It's the same year, so
Yeah.
he's been in Inspector Gadget mode for a little while.
Yes,
right? Yeah.
exactly.
It was why does he always look like everybody's gonna beat him up? Like he looks so scared of everybody all the
he
time.
is like a smaller guy. I think it's just because he like doesn't have eyelashes.
Yeah,
And he has big eyeballs and they're dark.
very soft boy.
Yeah, very soft boy. Who is your favorite Harold Hill?
Well, it's definitely not this one. It's definitely not the creepy first one.
So
It's me when I play Harold Hill in the future. Yeah,
Hugh Jackman?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I would say they're both my favorite as well for those characters.
Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jackman
me in the
and
future. Oh. No, I agree with that too.
Yeah.
They had a lot of good chemistry, and they had
For sure. Both as their characters and as a couple, they were my favorite.
Yeah. They were just having fun. And this movie we just watched, it like didn't feel fun.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like anybody was having that much fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a very strange movie, for sure.
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I was laughing at it more than
for sure.
with it. Absolutely.
Also, I don't like what's the mayor's daughter's name?
Zanita.
Zanita?
Zanita.
Zanita?
Zanita.
Zanita.
Yeah.
I like in the original one because when she says eat gat, it's hard and like it hits. But like what in the live performance and this movie we just watched, they try to like make it sound more natural with the flow of what they're saying, but like that's not the point of an exclamation. It's supposed to hit. You gotta put it out there.
I feel like what was weird and why I said this felt like a live version for the 2003 one is because I feel like as the movie went on, people's characters got better.
Right.
Which doesn't make any sense. Like,
it's not like they filmed it in order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Winthrop even, like he barely said anything and then he did the sister lines and then like the second half was great with him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sister lines.
Yeah.
The reason you bring that up is because I was like, oh my god, because his line deliveries were so rough.
Yeah, but that was like the only part he did that in.
Yeah, and then he was just better from there on out.
Yeah, and
also he did not have like a lisp for that song.
Mm-hmm.
It was just,
I think he just had a natural lisp.
Yeah, he kind of tamed it up a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, and then fucking Matthew was better as time went on.
Yeah.
Her mother, Marion's mother, was a little bit more Irish as time went on.
Yeah. Which was crazy to me.
Somebody else. Marcellus.
He was pretty solid all the way through, I think.
But
Shapoopy,
he really shined in Shapoopy.
That might have been my favorite choreography for Shapoopy, for sure.
Yeah.
I do like listening to the original one, but like you said, I've never seen somebody mime getting pinched in the butt.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Also, I like there was like a spin on it for this one because in the first one and the live one, it seems like Shapoopy's a thing and people know about it. But in this movie, he tells people it's like Shapoopy, it's all the rage in New York and France.
Yeah.
But which I think he was just making it up. And he does the song, but like the whole time you can see that he's like unsure of what he's doing. Like he's just guessing his way through it because it's not a thing.
Yeah.
So I really like that spin on it. There's a lot of neat spins, but it's not enough to make it my favorite.
It's just like, I like if the first fucking 45 minutes of that movie had better acting direction.
If we would have just took a couple more shots,
Yeah.
a couple more takes.
Yeah.
All right, Matthew, eyes less open this time.
Matthew, act just a little bit more human.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Loosen up, bud. You know, maybe take some shots. Fuck.
Cut. Matthew, can I talk to you for a second?
I did like his singing a lot, though.
Yeah.
Especially because, like I said earlier when we were talking, that was the first thing I've ever heard him singing.
And I said, what about the Lion King? Because he plays older Simba in the Lion King.
He doesn't fucking sing in that movie.
Turns out,
what
Savvy's
the fuck?
Still right.
Yeah.
The one time we're like, I got him this time.
And then you said, or Ferris Bueller, he sings that song. He doesn't fucking sing. He's lip syncing. Who knew? Favorite version?
The live one for sure.
Yeah.
Has to be. The Hill didn't creep me out. Yeah.
I feel like I do want to try and watch this one again.
Yeah. It might be more enjoyable second time around.
Yeah. Because I'm not confused as to what's happening for most of it.
Also, I would really like to just hear that quartet song again.
Yeah, the quartet song and see Matthew open his eyes during the kiss again. That was honestly worth it for me.
What's your favorite song in this?
Lida Rose and Marion.
I'd probably say mine. It's two quartet songs. I really like. It's Lida Rose and what's the other one? Farewell Ladies.
Okay.
No. What's the one where it's like, there's no sin in sincere, there's no fair and farewell. What's that one called? No, I think I like Farewell Ladies a little more than that one.
Okay. So. I also really like Goodnight My Someone. That's my favorite Marion song. And then Marion.
I really like the piano scene. I'll probably put that third.
Oh, yeah. She didn't do that.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
Now there's anyone else in the town?
Yeah.
In the 2003 version?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking...
Where were you?
Hear that? I don't know.
Yeah, your Irish imagination.
I think...
All them highfalutin Greeks.
I think something that would have helped with this 2003 version more is if they changed the scripts. Like, because almost all the lines were exactly the same, which makes sense when you're doing it like a musical.
Yep.
But like this was a Disney movie version, and they absolutely didn't. There were different things, but like I feel like Matthew was not delivering a lot of, because he was trying to deliver the lines differently, and they just weren't hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was that one song where he's talking about he can't have when what's his name again? His friend? Marcellus. When Marcellus is like, I know this church going girl that you can see, and then he's saying all that shit, and you're like, but you're like almost describing yourself right now.
Yeah.
Fucking wide-eyed.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Says the most innocent man I've ever seen. Yeah. Innocent looking man.
Yeah. Wide-eyed for sure.
Yeah. The definition of. But yeah. One last thing, all these versions are not available anywhere to stream.
No.
So that's why we didn't say anything about that earlier. You have to pay for all of them. Especially the Broadway version.
Yeah. You have to pay a lot.
You have to pay a lot for that one. So I would recommend watching the 1962 version. Like,
If you're gonna have to buy one, buy that
if you're
one.
gonna have to buy one, yeah. I if the fucking Hugh Jackman version was filmed, that one hands down, that would be the one.
If you're
So
listening to this in the future and that exists, get that one.
get that fucking one, okay? I don't even need to see it to know. That's the one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's 2:22
Jesus fucking Christ.
a.m.
Jesus absolute holy fucking
Jesus.
Christ. I said that to Nathan earlier today, and he didn't know what I don't think he knew what I was talking about.
No, I made a joke while we were watching Doctor Strange. Oh, what did I say? I'm trying to think of what was happening.
I said it when the fucking shit was so loud, like before the movie started. Like it got real quiet for a second. I turned to Nathan and I went, Jesus absolute holy fucking Christ. I think it was either that or when we had to watch the whole first half of fucking Top Gun. I was so mad.
Me too. I was like, what? Why do they think this would appeal to this audience?
The movie that's so boring they force you to watch it before you watch what you want to watch.
Yes. Literally, about 80% of that was just people sitting in a plane looking around.
I don't get it. I don't get the appeal of Top Gun.
I don't either. That shit was rough.
And they're just talking about planes the whole time. I don't know how those fucking work. You know how long you have to go to school to know that? The fuck? For who? I'm just here for the gay volleyball scene.
Oh. Screaming, crying, throwing up. Did you notice that America had the pride flag?
Yes, I did notice that. I wanted to say something to you, but you were all the way across the room.
All the way across my brother.
You were 2 seats away from me. I did notice that. And also, it kept throwing me off that her name was America. It makes a lot of the quotes kind of weird.
Yeah. Is America okay?
Yeah. No. America needs me
also,
right now.
I knew her name before they said it. And I don't know how.
That her name was America?
America Chavez, specifically. And then they said it, and I was like, I knew that.
Yeah. I don't know. Might have been something else. You might have read comic things. I know you look up a lot about comics. Not sure how many of them you read.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just knew she was going to be in it. She was part of the story at some point. I knew that.
Well, wow. Another episode. And you're still not following the Instagram. Why don't you fucking pull it in a little bit, bud, and go follow the Instagram?
Fake fucking fans.
Fake fans.
God damn it.
All right, I think we should get out of here.
Absolutely.
It is so late.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting tough. It's getting tough, bud.
Yeah.
Everyone's just hang in there. You know? That's all we can do.
Don't expect so much from us. We're not getting paid.
Yeah, we're not getting paid, and our mental health is suffering. So
a lot here recently.
It do fucking be like that. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and just know that all we can do is just go.
Most importantly, be kind to me. All right, thanks for coming out, Squares.
No, be kind to me.
Also Savvy.
Yeah.
But more me. Yeah, thanks for coming out, you weenies.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna hit this button right here.
Which one?
This one.
That one?